If you're under 30 and you think you party just a little too much, I've got 4 big reasons to get sober right now, coming up. So you're under 30. Lucky you. Let's talk about it. Have you hit your rock bottom? Well, not everyone that drinks or drugs has to hit rock bottom. You don't have to either. You can get sober now. You're still young, and if you do, you're giving yourself a gift that'll pay off for the rest of your life. Maybe you've heard that little voice telling you something's not right, or you keep asking yourself, why do I wake up after a night of partying with a pounding headache or a stomach turned inside out? That's a hangover. Well, the answer's pretty simple. I used to swear I wasn't going to do that again and again and again until I didn't. And maybe you've said the same thing to yourself. But for some reason, you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And you know what they call that, right? Yeah, insanity. Maybe you felt that gnawing emptiness that no number of shots or pills can fill. The blackouts, the hangovers, and the consequences only get worse. And there's someone in your life that'll be the first to tell you, I told you so. There's always that someone. They might be a parent, a significant other, or just a friend. Why are they constantly nagging you? Well, it's simple. They care. Sometimes it doesn't come across that way, but believe it, they may even love you. They see something in you that you're obviously missing. Maybe it's time for you to try something different. How about sobriety? How about not falling down high with alcohol or drugs? Getting sober under 30, believe me, it's a gift for yourself. It's about freedom. It's about reclaiming the moments that substances have already stolen from you, the relationships that they've sabotaged, and the dreams you've already forgotten about. My name is Glenn. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I was addicted to alcohol for 40 years, and by the grace of God, I've been sober now for over 5,000 days. Everything I share is just my opinion, and it comes from my experience in recovery and from Christian principles. And when I mention God, you can just plug in your higher power. That's fine. That works. Your way to sobriety may be different, and that's okay. Just get there. Now, imagine waking up without the haze, without regrets, and without the self-doubt and fear that clings to you like a shadow. Sobriety is the boldest way to say yes to your potential. It's a way to create space for things that truly matter. Your passions, your health, and the kind of life you won't need to escape from. It's not about being boring, missing out, or being a party pooper. It's about being fully present for the moments that shape you. For a lot of young people, well, it starts with weekends. It starts with fitting in. So here's the trap. When you're under 30, culture tells you that this is the time to live wild, make mistakes, figure it out later. I know, because believe me, I did it. But what begins as fun or just now can quickly become your default way of coping with life, always needing something to sleep or chill out or get through the stress. But here's the truth. Substance abuse hardwires how your brain deals with stress, joy, relationships, and failure. Drugs and alcohol train your brain to reach out for a solution instead of reaching in or reaching up to God or whatever your higher power happens to be. Addiction clouds your vision. And when that happens, it becomes hard to recognize your own potential. You forget who you are and who you are meant to be. When you're numb, distracted, or hungover, you're not growing. You're not healing. You're just getting by. If you're still wondering if it's worth it to get sober now, let me give you 4 solid reasons why it's the best decision you can make while you're young. Number 1, you don't have to be the person who wakes up at 40, 50, or 60 and says, I wasted my best years. Early sobriety lets you live with intention, not regret. Number 2, studies show your brain is still maturing into your mid-20s. That means you're more capable of healing and change now than you'll ever be again. Quitting drugs and alcohol now gives your mind a fighting chance to reach its full potential. Number 3, every time you stay sober through stress, through grief, through joy, you get stronger. You stop running away. You start maturing emotionally and spiritually. You don't have to chase everything. Chase healing. Chase sobriety. That emotional fitness, it becomes a superpower because most people don't have it. Number 4, getting sober now gives you back your time. Years of it. You'll remember your 20s. You'll remember conversations, milestones, birthdays, and goals. Sobriety doesn't just clean up your past, it builds your future. Time is everything. Now let's talk long-term impact, because it's not just about the next party or the next high. What you're doing now builds the road you're going to walk for the next 10, 20, even 30 years. Here's when you know it's time for a change. You're tired when you should be energetic. You begin to live in a world of dreams, not goals. You start to feel distant from the people who care about you, lying, hiding, justifying. It all adds up until you're not even sure who you are anymore. Eventually, the things that you said you'd never do, you do them. And the person you swore you'd never become, you become. Here's something to consider. The gate is wide, the road is easy that leads to destruction, and many take it. But the gate is narrow, and the road is hard that leads to life, and only a few find it. That's from Matthew 7:13 and 14. Addiction is a wide road. It's easy to slide into, but hard to get out of. Recovery is the narrow road, but it leads to life, real life. And you were meant for something better than blackouts, better than excuses, better than numbing pain instead of facing it. So, what does recovery look like for someone under 30? Looks like getting to know people who've been where you are. You don't have to carry the weight of addiction alone. Check out organizations and meetings in your area, whether it's AA, NA, or Celebrate Recovery. Just get to a meeting. It looks like letting go of fake friends and making real friends. It's learning how to show up for your real life. You don't have to know all the answers. You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to take one step, then the next, and the next, one day at a time. That's how this works. And here's the beauty of it. God meets you there. That's right. Not when you're perfect, but when you're willing. Progress, not perfection. That's all your higher power wants for you. Sobriety isn't about being good. It's about being honest. It's about saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So if you're under 30, hear me on this. You have the chance right now to make a move most people don't make until it's almost too late. And I know because it was almost too late for me. You don't have to wait. You don't have to keep pretending. You don't have to be afraid of what life might look like without drugs or alcohol. It's better than you think. It's more than you can imagine, and it's built on truth, not shame. And believe me, you can still have fun. You were created on purpose, for a purpose. Maybe today is the day you say yes to healing. You don't have to wait for more damage. You don't have to wait for another close call. Take the challenge. Next time you're at a party, just say, hey, thanks, but I don't feel like drinking tonight. You might be surprised to find that you're not alone, and you'll thank yourself in the morning. If this hits home, please leave a comment. Tell me your story, or just let me know you're thinking about a change. Like and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs it. And thanks for watching. I'm Glenn, and I believe in you no matter what age you are. We're in this together. God bless you, and God bless our veterans. And remember, somebody out there loves you.